Alright, we're out and about in Charlotte for our first ever time, Charlotte, North Carolina. Got my kilt on, I'm getting some hefty stares, but it's all good. Big city. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I hate what I've just done. So irritated. The most annoying thing as a content creator that can happen to you is what I've just done. And I'm really annoyed, and I've got nobody else to blame apart from myself. So my last day in the United States of America, my last 24 hours in the United States of America on this trip was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I can agree with that. And I spent a whole day there, enjoying the city, getting to know it a little bit, meeting people, going to bars, going to restaurants, all that kind of stuff. And I filmed the whole thing for a vlog episode for you guys, right? And when I came home to the UK, for whatever stupid reason, I had something else to film. And this was a couple of weeks later, I formatted and deleted everything off my memory card because I needed the space for this other thing. And then I had realised a couple of days later, after I had recorded over that footage from North Carolina, that I had lost it forever. I thought it was saved on my hard drive, but definitely not. It's gone. I've looked everywhere. But what I'm going to propose to do today in this episode is give you guys a bit of a talk through of my last day in North Carolina, because I do have some footage that I had that I took on my mobile phone and some stuff from Instagram as well. And I think it'd be a shame not to use it and talk about North Carolina. You'll have seen from the last episode, I was in the mountains. That was a really, really great, fun time, great experience up in the mountains of North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Mountains for the Outlander event. So cool. But I want to talk to you about Charlotte, my one day, 24 hours in Charlotte. I think I need some cheering up though. I'm going to go on a bit of a shopping spree. I need to buy some camera gear. I need to buy some other bits and pieces. And it's Black Friday in literally 24 hours from now. There's going to be a lot of sales, Amazon and all that kind of stuff. Just for a bit of fun, I'm going to show you guys down below in a link list all the stuff that I'm going to be buying for Black Friday sales. I've got a big shopping list of stuff I'm going to buy. Go and check them out. Maybe you'll find something interesting and useful for yourself. And I'm very much looking forward to those things coming on some serious sales over the next day or two. Also, I've got a Black Friday sale on my own merch shop. If you want to buy any of the stuff, any of the t-shirts and all that kind of stuff that you'll find on my store, it's going to be 20% off everything for the next few days over the Black Friday weekend. You can find all my merch items 20% off. All you need to do is enter the discount code Black Friday at checkout, and then 20% will be off just like that if you want to get in on any of the t-shirts and jumpers and all that other type of stuff that I sell in my shop. Charlotte, North Carolina. What a beautiful city. The Queen City. I'm not sure why it's called the Queen City. My first impressions of Charlotte, North Carolina is it was like a very organised, big, tall city. I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Like, I've spent a lot of time in New York, for example, where there's all those big tall buildings, and here I was in North Carolina, and there was a city with all these big massive glass tower buildings. And walking around for a little bit, I realised that the Bank of America has its headquarters there, and there are a lot of Bank of America stuff, employees all around downtown area. I was staying in downtown, by the way, just like literally 50, 100 yards, 100 metres maybe, from the real downtown area, so very, very close, great location. Alright, this is our view of Charlotte, by the way, from our hotel window, which we're about to leave. Big window, that's downtown Charlotte right there. Alright, Charlotte, we're in the city. There's a lot of people around tonight because of the football, but we're going for a few beers. I invited anyone who wants to come, so I'm looking forward to meeting some people.
Walk northwest.
A lot of big buildings here. Not quite like New York, but it's big. And as you can see from these videos, it was just a quick stroll from the hotel. I was very tired when we got to Charlotte, but on the first night we got there, I wanted to do a bit of a meet and greet with a lot of people who said they were in the area. So I went to a bar. I don't know where I chose this bar. I went on Google and searched for top bars in Charlotte, North Carolina, and chose one. And it happened to be very close to the local football stadium and right next door to the baseball ground as well. 15 people showed up, and I just want to say, first of all, those guys were amazing. We had such a great night getting to know all the people who watch my videos from Charlotte, North Carolina, who could make it. Really, really great to meet everyone. I had such a nice night. We were there for maybe 4 or 5 hours just talking about YouTube, talking about North Carolina, talking about America, talking about Scotland, and I made a lot of great friends there. So thank you to all the people who came along. There was some people who even travelled from other states to come and meet us and have a drink with us that night. It was such a great night. But that was my first night, my first experience of Charlotte, North Carolina. We did stop at a diner on the way home, which was very good. I got another chance to have a biscuit. You remember we had those biscuits in the airport last time? Check these biscuits out. Covered in stuff. I don't even know where to start with this. A diner in Charlotte. So we know what hot dogs is, but what is this? Grits on a biscuit with bacon and cheese and eggs and oh my god. So I woke up the next morning with, I'll admit, a little bit of a headache, alright, after that night out in Charlotte. But we thought, you know what, let's spend a few hours walking around the city of Charlotte, downtown area, taking the views and have a look at some of the awesome buildings down there. But first thing was first, we wanted to get lunch. And we went to Chick-fil-A because we don't have them in the UK, and it was my first experience, and everybody says the chicken burgers at Chick-fil-A was good. This is what I'm really annoyed about, because I shot a whole episode reviewing Chick-fil-A. First of all, that would have been a separate episode, right there in downtown Charlotte, and I've lost all that footage forever. I cannot believe how much of an idiot I am. Wow, that was annoying. Anyway, I'll get past it, I'll get beyond it. One day I will stop crying about this, but right now I'm still a bit mad. Anyway, we had our lunch at Chick-fil-A and then we walked around the town. It was very, very modern. I didn't know why I didn't expect it. It was a modern city. And walking around, we met some really, really friendly people who were telling us a little bit about the downtown area. And I also saw a street with the name of Governor Tryin. Tryon. Governor Tryin, I think his name is. Anyway, that is significant for me because he was a character in Outlander portraying the real man after the Scots emigrated, or were rather sent over to the colony at the time of North Carolina. Governor Tryin was the main man of the Redcoats, the main British, what was he, a governor of the area at the time? I don't know. Anyway, there was a street named after him, so it was interesting to see that. It had a different atmosphere, Charlotte, from all the other big cities I have been in America. I couldn't really put my finger on it. But I found it really interesting and nice to be there. It was a nice city to walk around, you know. It seemed like there was a lot of good air to breathe in, not too congested. We were there during the week when it could have been absolutely heaving in any other big city because of people working and whatever, but it seemed very quiet. Ominously gold looking tower right here, downtown Charlotte. So yeah, we've had 24 hours in Charlotte. Relaxed day today because we've got a long flight tonight. I didn't really get to do that much in Charlotte, all this kind of touristy stuff. There was like a NASCAR thing here, big on NASCAR in Charlotte apparently. Plan is we're getting a flight from Charlotte tonight at 10 p.m. our time, and arrive in London tomorrow morning sometime. Back into the swing. I suppose that's the main economic hub of North Carolina, and there just wasn't like massive amount of movement. And also it seemed like the city centre downtown area ended very quickly and then went off into much more kind of rural areas. And I think, you know what, my impression of Charlotte, North Carolina is probably tainted by two things. And first of all, it's tainted by all the amazing people I met at the event that I was there the week before, the Return to Fraser's Ridge Outlander fan event in the mountains of North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Mountains, because those people really, really inspired me. Just such a great bunch. And most of them were from North Carolina, so it gave me a very good impression of the state already, and Charlotte as well, because quite a few of the people were from Charlotte. Second of all, I met all those people the night before at the bar, and a lot of those people were from Charlotte, and they were just really, really nice, and a lot of them encouraged me to go back. And so I just had such a great time. It was a very short experience, literally 24 hours in Charlotte. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed my time there. And it made me think, like, there's going to be so many hundreds, even thousands of cities like that across the United States of America, right? I want to come back really, really soon, guys, and explore America. This was the end of my tour to the United States. As you would have seen from my videos over the last month, it started off in New Orleans and then ended up in North Carolina. I had such a great time, visited so many cool places and met so many cool people. And of course, as you would have seen from the videos, ate a lot of great food as well. I'm very sad that it was time to come home basically, but I had such fond memories, and obviously documenting them here on this vlog means I'll get to relive those time and time again if I look back. But it was sad to leave, I must admit, really, really sad to leave. I'd seen 2 different places I never imagined I would ever get to see. Charlotte was great as well, and it just makes me want to come back as soon as possible to the United States of America and see more places. So I want you guys to give me some suggestions. Where should I come to the United States next? Somewhere different, somewhere I've never been before, and that is a lot of places in America, because literally I have now only been down the East Coast and then Florida and also now some of the southern states, but there's so much more for me to see. So please send me your suggestions down below of some of the places I need to come to the United States of America and check out, and tell me the reasons why as well. And let's see, I can make it happen, maybe. No, really kind of connecting my culture and Scottish people and how we live and like our ancestry, which of course, a lot of which moved to the United States of America. And I'm trying to put those 2 things together. So as I say, let me know down below the places I should come in the United States of America next. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much for watching the whole series of videos I've put together from my United States trip this time round. I've done 3 or 4 different series on trips to America, starting with my trip with the United States Embassy, and then I did New York, and now I've done this tour of New Orleans and North Carolina. Great experiences. I've had such a great time to learn more about those places, but I want to see more, alright, basically. And sorry this episode is a bit short and a bit more disjointed because I lost all of that footage. A whole 24 hours worth of footage from Charlotte, North Carolina is gone forever, and then that just makes me very, very sad. But it's done. We need to move on. And guys, also before you go, I'm going to be relaunching my podcast, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of a mention about that in the description of this video down below. And I want you to go and read that and check it out. Let me know what you think. Check it out. I want you guys to go and subscribe to that podcast channel as well. There's going to be some great content there that I don't share anywhere else. All right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next episode, I hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.